Okay, we are in Alabama. I'm gonna have to. We're gonna deliver in Morrow, Georgia, and then I'm gonna have to go home. My mother, they changed her blood pressure medicine. She's 83, and she's got a pacemaker and a lot of health problems. And they changed her blood pressure medicine. It's not agreeing with her. Anyway, they had to put her in the emergency room, and they admitted her into the hospital. So I would ask all of y'all to pray for her. Her name is Phyllis Atwood. That the Lord's will be done in that situation. So we're going to go drop this load, and then I'm going to run home for a day and probably go either visit her or maybe pick her up from the hospital. I don't know exactly what's going to go on, but if you would keep her in your prayers. I was listening to a lot of times I'll pick videos while I'm driving and I'll listen to them, and a whole lot of times I don't agree with what the guy says, but I listen to him because, number one, I can hear him. A lot of the videos that I really like, they're not loud enough for me to hear while I'm driving. And anyhow, he does not believe in dispensations, which I don't get that because that is a biblical word, but he was talking about the one gospel, and that the gospel of the kingdom of God and the gospel of the kingdom of heaven, the gospel of the grace of God and the everlasting gospel are all one gospel. I do not believe that. I believe that it's quite obvious in Ephesians, chapter 3, I think, where he said, this gospel, my gospel, it was given to me. It was hid in God beforehand. And then, of course, the gospel of heaven and the gospel of God. The gospel of heaven, I would say, is an earthly ministry for the house of Israel, and then the gospel of God would be the heavenly thing, the kingdom of God and the kingdom of heaven. And then the everlasting gospel, the angel actually speaks, and he tells you what that is. Fear God and give glory to his name. I might be misquoting that. But anyway, what do you think? Now, Paul said, if any man or angel preach another gospel, let him be accursed. But then in Revelation, during the tribulation, an angel preaches another gospel. So, and that's what his point was. Well, it can't be because of that. But let me know what you think in the comments. I'd love to hear about it. Maybe, I personally, without rightly dividing the word of truth, you can get all messed up on your doctrine. But I was taught that there's 4 different gospels. I think it's the gospel of the kingdom of God, the gospel of the kingdom of heaven, gospel of grace, and the gospel of the everlasting gospel. And that's the good news for today, is the gospel of grace. We are in the age of grace now, and it will stop at the rapture, and then the everlasting gospel will come in. But anyway, let me know what you think, and if you would, pray for my mother, Phyllis Atwood. God bless you. Read those Bibles, folks, and pray without ceasing.